we have given function 4x squared minus p plus 5x, and for negative 1/2 this function is equal 0, and we have to find another value of x for which f of x is equal 0. So let's see our function. First we see that we have here unknown p. So to find another value for x for which f of x is equal 0, first we need to find p. To find p, we will use this information. F of negative 1/2 is equal 0. So let's go to our function. We have that f of x is equal 4x squared minus p plus 5x. We have given that for negative 1/2 our function is equal 0. So now we have to substitute x's in our function by negative 1/2. And for negative 1/2, value of our function is 0. We have to copy 4 x's. We will substitute by negative 1/2. Have to second power minus p plus 5 times negative 1/2 must be equal 0. So now we have equation with one unknown. First we have to take to second power negative 1/2. So we have 4 times negative 1/2 to second power will be 1 over 4 minus p, positive times negative give me negative, will be 5 over 2, because we have fractions here, so I can rewrite 5 to fraction also. So 5 times 1 is 5, 1 times 2 is 2. This is equal 0. Now we have multiplication. We have like 4 over 1. We can reduce 4 with 4. So 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. So we have 1 over 1 is 1 minus p minus 5 over 1. This is improper fraction, so we can change the mixed numbers. So this is 2 and 1/2. This is equal 0. So negative p, we have 1 minus 2.5. So this is negative 1 and 1/2. This is equal 0. Now I will move negative 1 and 1/2 to the right side. So we have negative p is equal 1 and 1/2. I will change this mixed number to a proper fraction, and I will multiply both sides by negative sign because I need to calculate p. So negative p times negative 1 will be p is equal, like I said, I will change this to improper fraction, and 1/2, 1 and 1/2 times negative 1 will be negative sign, positive times negative give me negative. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3 over 2. So we calculate p. Now we have to find another value of x for which f of x equals 0. So first let's rewrite our function. We will substitute p by negative 3 over 2, and our function will have form f of x is equal 4x squared. We have negative sign, and in parentheses will be negative 3 over 2 plus 5x. So negative and negative give me positive. So we have f of x is equal 4x squared, and maybe I will write first expression with x from the highest power to the lower, so it will be plus 5x. Like I said, negative and negative give me positive 3 over 2. We have quadratic function, and we need to find another value for which our function is equal to 0. F of x must be equal to 0. So we have equation 4x squared plus 5x plus 3 over 2 is equal to 0. We have quadratic equation. How we solve quadratic equation? I will use here grouping method. First, because I don't like this fraction, I will multiply both sides of our equation by 2, both sides. So every expression on the left side I need to multiply by 2. So 2 times 4 will be 8x squared. 2 times 5 will be 10x. And 2 times 3 over 2, we see that 2 we can rewrite to fraction will be 2 over 1. 2 with 2 we can reduce, and we have 3 over 1, so this is 3. So we have plus 3 is equal 0 times 2 is 0. We have quadratic equation. And now, like I said, I will start this equation by using grouping method. I think is a very short way. First, because the coefficient before x squared is different than 1, so I have to multiply 8 times 3. 8 times 3 give me 24. And coefficient before x is 10. So I have to find two numbers which I multiply, and I will have 24, and when I add them I will have 10. It will be 6 and 4, because 6 times 4 give me 24 and 6 plus 4 give me 10. So now I have to copy first expression 8x squared, and 10x I can rewrite that this is 6x plus 4x, and I have to copy 3. This is equal 0. Now from the first two expressions I can factorize 2x. So in parentheses I will have 2x plus 3 plus, and from the last two I will factorize 1, so it will be 4x plus 3. So now we can factorize 4x plus 3, and in the second parenthesis we will have whatever left. So this is 2x and plus 1 we have. This is equal 0. And now on the left side we have multiplication. When this will be 0? When 4x plus 3 will be 0, or 2x plus 1 will be 0. So we have to solve two linear equations. So 4x I will left on the left side, 3 I will move to the left, so will be to the right, so it will be negative 3. Now I will divide both sides by 4. 4 and 4 will reduce, so we have that x is equal negative 3 over 4. And now we have 2x plus 1 equals 0. I will move positive 1 to the right side, so it will be 2x is equal negative 1. And now when I divide both sides by 2, 2 and 2 will reduce, and we have that x is equal negative 1/2. We have already that for x equals negative 1/2, our equation is 0. This one solution we had at the beginning. And the second is negative 3 over 4. So we found another value of x for which our function f of x is equal 0. This is my solution.